moved to Pembrokeshire, and here his name changed. He suddenly became Danny to everyone down there. He was Danny in the ton with the boys, because Ernie was Ernie, although his name was Bernard, and that's the way the young boys in the ton worked in those days. And he continued to play a fine game of soccer down in Pembrokeshire, and later became a referee. And I know that some of you will be pleasantly surprised to hear that he is now the president of Pembrokeshire Referee Society.
No.
Yes, and very much respected in soccer circles in Pembrokeshire.
Well done, Bert.
At June's funeral, I started talking to some of the people there, and one of them said, "Oh, your brother was a fine referee. A fine referee indeed. He spoke the same language as the players." I didn't ask the man to explain this, but I think I knew what he meant. But I think it's a remarkable thing that Bernard, who got so much out of playing soccer, is putting so much back into it. And that's something that we can all be very pleased about and perhaps follow his example. Bernard continued his love of gardening down in West Wales, and he told me he didn't have to water the garden as much down in Pembrokeshire as he did his garden. And his garden is always a spectacle of colour during the summer months. In fact, he's a champion fuchsia grower. The chap who won the Welsh Championship for fuchsia growing was approached by Bernard to have one of his cuttings. The following year, he won it. And many of Bernard's friends in the area call regularly at the house before a local horticultural show to borrow plants from Bernard to put in the show in their names. They win prizes, and all he gets is a pint. We do appreciate that, Bernard. Now, Danny, talking about in West Wales mode now, is very proud of his son Darren, who himself is not just a good-looking young man with far more hair than his father, but like Bernard, a fine all-round sportsman. Darren is probably a lot better at cricket than Bernard ever was, having played for the Welsh cricket team, and now has taken up golf, and I don't think Bernard will bother with golf. He hasn't got the patience. And I know that Bernard would like me to say this, that he very much respects the work that you've done for him, Sharon, all over a long period of time, but more recently in recent months. And he worships, because wherever you go, his granddaughter Naomi is usually sitting at his side. And it was a fitting thing that she did that at June's recent funeral. He thinks the world of you. He's taught her. When I was visiting once, he was there teaching her how to play cards. Not cheater cards, but play cards. And that reminds me, I was playing golf the other week and playing with a chap, and it was his wife's 70th birthday coming up. And I said, "What are you going to get your wife for your birthday?" "Well," he said, "she wants diamonds." She said, "I'm thinking of going out to buy 2 packs of cards." Today we celebrate Bernard's 70th birthday, 70. Because he used to go to Bethesda, and he knows what I mean by that. And I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking David, Sue and Jackie for organising this event for him, and Roger going behind his back and springing a few surprises on him. People who come today, great surprises for him, as I indicated earlier. I'm glad that so many of you turned up. I know that he is, and I'd like you all to raise your glasses and toast Danny, Bernard, or alias Ernie. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bernard. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
I thought you were going to speech, Jen.
That's his speech.
I thought you were going to speech.